Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So this isn't going to be a normal tarot reading. A topic has come up that I wanted to talk about. I've come across a lot of this subject. So this video is going to be on toxic femininity. Um, Now, I know that everyone's going to have their outlook or their opinion, their viewpoint, whatever it happens to be on toxic femininity, and that's fine. Um, if you have comments, go ahead and put them down below. However, if your comments, become abusive, become a little bit over the top, they will be deleted, and you will be blocked from my channel. So I'm not saying you can't express yourselves down below, but make sure you keep it at a dull roar because anything higher than a dull roar will get you blocked. So let's get started. Um, for those of you who watch my channel, I do a lot of tarot readings. I do love readings. I started out doing all types of readings. Now I'm doing purely love readings. I do follow other readers here because I'm on my own love journey, and I tend to there's a couple of readers I watch where I participate in the live chat, and I see a lot of toxicity, especially from feminine energy. Now, when I'm talking about femininity and masculinity, I'm talking about energy because I'm not talking about gender, sex, male, female. No, I'm talking about um, energy. So when I talk about toxic femininity, a lot of times the masculine, when it comes to like love connections, it's the masculine energy that is the energy that tends to run away from emotions, from feelings, because as feminine energies, those of us who have feminine energy, we express ourselves more freely. We're more open to spirituality. We're but on the flip side, we tend to be more clingy, more demanding, more needy. We need answers. We need this. We need that. And then as excuse me, as masculine energies, I'm losing my voice. The masculine energies tend to be more stoic. Like they don't really wear their heart on their sleeve, and they tend to run from emotion. So anyway, listening to a lot of other people talk about femininity. I've watched some. I watch reaction channels where they're talking about the toxic masculine channels, and but I do see a lot of toxic femininity because I see a lot of women saying, oh, I want a man who's going to support me financially, buy me whatever I want, protect me, be there for me. And then on the flip side, they're like, but I don't have to do anything. And that's where the toxic femininity comes in. Back in the day, it used to be, the women would stay home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, take care of the house while the man went out and worked. And it worked for people, right? Why did it work? Um, it worked because I'm not saying that we need to go back to traditional gender roles. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm saying is the reason it worked was because it was a balanced relationship, right? I see a lot of feminines today. Oh, I am not cooking. I am not cleaning. I am not doing his stinky laundry. Okay? If he wants that done, either he needs to do it himself or he needs to hire someone. But I expect him to go out and work and spoil me. Toxic femininity. Okay? If and then when you're in that type of relationship, it's not a relationship. You're a sugar baby. Okay? Because if you want most feminines want a good, strong, stable, long-lasting relationship. right? I know I do. I've had nothing but toxic relationships in my past. But if you want that strong, stable, long-term relationship, if you want your man to respect you, if you want your man to um, love you, he must see value in you. And I know this is going to trigger a lot of women, or feminines, I should say. Um, but that's fine. I'm here to speak my truth. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to watch, okay? But my thing is, you cannot, as a feminine energy, you cannot expect to be, if you want to be a sugar baby, good, do you. It is your life. You can do whatever you want. But don't expect that man, that I'm sorry, when I say man and woman, I'm talking about energy. Okay? But if you want to be a sugar baby, great. But don't expect that masculine to um, see you as a feminine of value, because the value of your presence, simply just your presence, is not enough. Okay? By saying, okay, I want that masculine to spoil me, to take care of me, to protect me. Well, yeah, that makes sense as a feminine. For me, yes. I have a person in my mind that I want to come forward, that I love, that I want to come forward. I want him to spoil me. I want him to take care of me. I want him to protect me. However, I can't just say I he has to value me and love me and not cheat on me. He has to love me, be faithful to me, spoil me, protect me, but all I'm going to give him is the honor of my presence. That is toxic femininity. And I know some people will say, "Well, I know my worth." Yes. Yes, by saying I deserve someone who's going to love me and spoil me and take care of me and protect me. Of course, every person is worthy of that, even the masculines. If you don't want to work, fine. Nobody says you have to. If you find a masculine that's like, you know what, I'm willing, you don't have to work. I'll take care of you. That's when you have to say, okay, he is, my masculine is offering me value by taking care of me, spoiling me, protecting me, loving me. That is his value to me. So what can I offer of value? And saying my mere presence is value, no, it's not. Okay? Um, because as time goes on, your looks, your body is gonna fade. And then what? He's because if you're like, oh, I physically I am everything. Well, you're not gonna be everything for the rest of your life. That everything is gonna slowly start melting towards the floor. And that person's gonna look at you and be like, well, this person, I work my ass off to take care of this person and give them everything they need. And they offer me no value. They can't cook, they can't clean, they can't do laundry, they can't work. They just lay there all day and do nothing. Okay? That is what I'm talking about. You need to be able to say, what can I offer my masculine that's of value? You know, if you can't cook, learn to cook. If you don't know how to clean, learn. There's lots of videos on YouTube. I've picked up, I mean, I've been cooking since I was my daughter's age, 8 years old. Okay? But if you don't know how to cook, learn. You don't have to go to a culinary institute. I didn't. And I think I'm a pretty damn good cook. I didn't go to culinary institute, but I look up recipes. I try. I follow YouTube videos on how to cook. Cleaning is basic. Everybody knows how to clean. Okay? It's about showing appreciation to the person who's taking care of you. Have you ever heard the sayings, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, don't bite the hand that feeds you? By being that toxic feminine energy, you're biting the hand that feeds you. Okay. Look at pets, right? Dogs. We have a dog we love, we take care of it, we take it for walks, we clean up after it, we give it great food, and then one day it turns around and bites us. What are we going to do with that dog? To the pound, right? To the curb. Here I am offering you, taking care of you, and offering you all this love, and you bite me? Oh, hell no. That is disrespect.
Hey, no, you can't say a word.
Okay.
It's a bad word.
Thank you. It's like, oh no. Okay.
Say,
I
oh,
love
heck
you.
no.
Okay, thank you. I love you. I take care of you. I nurture you. And you bite me? What the heck is that? Kick to the curb, right? It's the same with people. People, we as human beings separate ourselves from the animals. Oh, I'm not. But when it comes to base instinct, we are all the same. Animal, insect, human, primate, we are all the same when it comes to the base uh, base function. Okay? The only difference with us is we have an ego. We have an ego that offers us logic, rationalizing, decision making. Okay? That's the only difference. So when you have someone who's taking care of you and you are biting the hand that feeds you, eventually that person's going to be like, I want, and I go back to sugar babies. Again, if it's mutual, heck, who cares? Okay, but if you're looking for strong, stable, long-term relationship, being like, I am everything and I deserve to be taken care of and spoiled and I don't gotta do nothing. My presence is enough. I'm sorry, but you are so off the topic, it doesn't even make any sense. Okay? I am in a place, yeah, I deserve to be spoiled, taken care of, protected. I deserve the whole 9 yards. But when it comes to my masculine, I have to turn around saying, look at everything he does for me. What can I offer him? Well, I know how to cook. I can cook for him. I can clean for him. I could do his laundry. You know, he can come home to a clean house, food on the table. That is the value that I offer him. He is offering me value by taking care of me, spoiling me, paying my bills, um, loving me. So what can I offer him? I mean, yes, especially when it comes to relationships where, let's say you meet someone and things get heavy quick and they ghost you, but, you know, they want to come back. It's a sense of, okay, this person ghosted me because it got too strong. But they do want to come back, but they realize they're like, I need to change a little bit. I need to change who I am to be stronger, to be able to give you everything that you need. Okay? And that is a perfect opportunity for you to really go into self-reflection and say, you know, if I want something strong, I need to build my own foundation. I can't just, you know, um, think of it this way. Like, let's say your person is like a strong skyscraper, right? With a strong foundation, right? And you are, you actually see yourself as just as big or bigger skyscraper. However, you have no foundation and you're leaning on the skyscraper with a solid foundation. Eventually, both of you guys are going to fall because The masculine's foundation isn't going to be able to hold up the two of you for very long, and you both crumble. However, if you both have that strong foundation, you'll be able to stand for years, decades, maybe even centuries. Okay? That is what I'm talking about when it comes to femininity. Yes, we look back and I'm going to shut this. We we look back and yeah, the man was always the provider, the protector. He was the emperor, provider, protector, um, the logic, the reasoning, right? And then we have the empress, who is nurturing, compassionate. She is the source of creation, children, um, the decorating in the house, whatever it happens to be. Equal, give and take. No counterparts. Yin, yang, black, white, um, water, earth, solid, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Um, so that's what I'm talking about. You can't go into relationships if to me, I am not a relationship counselor. I am not giving professional advice. I am just speaking on what I've seen and what I've learned in this past year. This past year, I've done a lot of work on myself, a lot of healing. I've been able to turn my life around 180 with all of the work that I've been doing. And I am just expressing what I see. Okay? So I'm not saying you can't be like, oh, I am everything. I deserve to be spoiled, loved, protected by my man. Cool, me too. Same, okay? Samesies. But so does my partner. He is everything. He deserves to be loved and spoiled and protected as well. I can't, but the way I offer that value to him is different than the way he offers his value to me. Because the masculine energy is more about money, um, protection. They're the strong protector and provider. They're the emperor. We are the feminine energies. We are the empress. We give love, compassion, nurturing. We take care of our emperor. We make sure we're a safe place for him to fall. If he's hungry, we cook for him. If he needs fresh clothing, we do laundry, we iron, we clean, we make sure our hard-working emperor comes home to a clean house, food ready for him. Okay? Now, I'm sure I talked about earlier the toxic masculinity channels. I am going to say I do not side with the toxic masculinity channels whatsoever. Okay? No. The whole Andrew Tate thing, no. I am not siding with toxic
I'm not my going.
masculinity. Okay? But I also don't side with toxic femininity either. I'm talking about equality. And I'm not saying he's the masculine's the provider, the protector, and you can't be as a feminine. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about equal give and take. If you want to switch roles and have your man be the kept person, fine. And you want to go out and work and be the successful, boss bee that you are, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But as that successful boss biatch that you are, you go out and you hustle and you work and you do everything and you take care of your masculine, right? Wouldn't you want that masculine to take care of you? Clean, cook, you know, um, do laundry. At least a little bit. Would you? Okay, I'm going to tell you something. So, one of my exes, okay, the father of my son, I went out, I worked a full-time job from 8 to 5, and then after that, I went to school from 6 to 11. I would come home at 11 o'clock at night. The house is a mess. Dishes not done. Um, he's just chilling on the couch with my son. And I come home. I work all day. I pay the bills. I take care of my son, and I take care of him. And he does nothing all day. As a masculine feminine who is the one who goes out, who's the breadwinner, who makes the money, who takes care of her masculine, how would that make you feel to come home? You're taking care of a grown ass masculine energy, and he does nothing all day. House is a mess. Dishes aren't done. Laundry's piled up. And it's like, what the hell were you doing all day? And they say, oh, I was watching our son. And you tell yourself, look, for me, with my daughter and my son, well, him and I eventually split ways because of that. But with my daughter, I was a single mom. I worked, I cooked, I cleaned, I took care of her. I did everything that both a masculine and a feminine would do. I was happy to do it because I didn't have a masculine life. But once a masculine came into my life, there were expectations. You know, if the expectation was, you know what, I have no problem. I love working. I love it. For me to not work drives me nuts. Okay, so I had no problem working and being the breadwinner and taking care of the rent and bills, but I expect to come home to a clean house. I expect to come home. He doesn't have to cook. No. Okay? I'm not saying that he had to cook, no, but at least clean the house. At least sort the laundry. At least sweep the floor. Put the dishes in the dishwasher. No. And guess what happened? Crumbled. He leaned his building on my foundation and it fell. That's what I'm talking about. So that's my video. That was my topic. Again, if you want to leave a comment, great. I'm not saying you can't leave negative comments, of course, but if they become abusive, you're gone. Okay? I love a good debate, but when it comes to acting like a petulant 10-year-old, I don't play that. So that was my video. I hope it was able to get those wheels turning a little bit about give and take in relationships. Again, I don't side with toxic femininity. I don't side with toxic masculinity. Those guys are jackasses, okay? What I'm talking about is equal give and take, equal emperor, empress. Here. Not here, not here, here. Okay? Has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with looks. It has to do with reciprocity, equal give and take in relationships. Again, you can think you are the baddest bee in the world. Great. But when you get into a relationship, you need to look at your masculine as the baddest man on the planet, the awesomest man on the planet. You are the awesomest chick on the planet. They're the awesomest man. They deserve to receive what they give you. They deserve to receive the love, the nurturing, the compassion, everything that they give you, you need to give them. It doesn't have to be the same thing. I'm not talking about the same thing. The masculine role that they give you, you need to give them the feminine role. Walk side by side. Okay? So again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Well, you don't have to subscribe if you don't like tarot readings, because that's what this channel is all about. But please remember to like.
Comment down below.
Yes. So have a beautiful day. Have an amazing day. I hope I give you something to think about. I may be doing more videos like this in the future. So again, have an amazing day. Remember to spread love, joy, compassion, gratitude and kindness, and I will see you in another video.